This is a list of the equipment that we will be using today. And here is a list of the materials you will need. You can use any essential or fragrance oils that you wish, and you can pick any colour to make your bath bombs too. So here I'm just showing you the equipment that we're going to be using today. You probably already have a lot of these items in your home already, but you may need to source the moulds, and we've included a link to them in the comment section. And here are the materials too: bicarbonate of soda, citric acid, Epsom salts, coconut oil, essential oils, and you can pick whichever fragrances you like, and I'll also be using mica powder, but you can use natural colourants too, such as turmeric. Always double check that any oils or colourants you are using are safe for cosmetic use. Step 1. Mix 1 cup of bicarbonate of soda to half a cup of citric acid to a quarter cup of Epsom salts. Now be sure to mix all of this really well. You want to make sure that all of those powders that we're using are mixed through thoroughly. Step 2. Melt 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Allow this to cool slightly and then add it into the dry ingredients and stir well with a spoon. Here we're pouring out that coconut oil, making sure we spread it out around our bowl rather than all in one spot, and then using our spoon to mix that all in really well. You can work slowly and work carefully and make sure that it's all mixed in. Step 3. You can now add in any essential or fragrance oils if you wish to use them and stir well. I decided to go for mandarin, cinnamon, nutmeg and ginger, although I ran out of cinnamon annoyingly. So this is me adding in my essential oils. Now you can create any blend that you like for the fragrance of your bath bombs. I decided to go for something a bit seasonal that reminded me of pumpkin spice kind of smell, but I also added in mandarin for a little bit of a fruity twist. Now unfortunately I ran out of cinnamon, which was really disappointing because I do like the scent of cinnamon, but I still think this has come out a really nice fragrance. I would always suggest only using around 10 drops of each oil and no more than 50 drops in total. And then once added, give this a really good stir again. Step 4. Now going to spray the surface of your mix with water and then stir really slowly. You want to use around 5 to 10 sprays at a time. You might see a little fizzing, but that's not a problem. Here we're spraying the surface of our mix and then giving it a good stir to help it all combine and come together. Step 5. You can now also add any colourants that you wish to choose. Always make sure that they're safe for cosmetic use and they're not anything that can stain. Step 6. We're now going to spray again with water and mix. And we're going to repeat this until we achieve a wet sand consistency. Step 8. Bring your mould over ready and then test your mix. You can do this by bringing it into your hand, squeezing together, and it should hold its shape when pressed together. A final mix, and then we're going to show you what we mean by holding its shape when pressed together. Now you don't want it too wet, but also you don't want it too dry, which can be a bit confusing. Step 9. We're now going to spoon the mix into the mould and press it down firmly to help pack the mix into the mould, and this will help it keep its shape when it's removed. Demonstrating filling the moulds. So I start by placing around 2 spoonfuls of our mix into the mould, spreading this out with my spoon, and then I can press down firmly, and then add some more mix and repeat again. Step 10. Place your moulds into a fridge for around 20 minutes or into the freezer for about 10 minutes. Step 11. Remove the moulds from the fridge or freezer, and then we're going to demould our pumpkins, turn them upright, and leave them to dry for 24 hours. So peel away the edges of the mould gently, and using your other hand, push up on the bottom of the mould to help release your pumpkins. Handle them carefully and lay them out ready for drying. And once dried, they're ready for use. Simply drop into a warm bath for some fizzy pumpkin fun. Let's demonstrate that fizzy pumpkin fun. So a warm running bath, gently place in, and look at them go. You can use this recipe to create all different kinds of shaped and fragranced bath bombs. Why not use it to create handmade gifts for others?